the down and dirty about Star Wars Battlefront 2 story, Destiny 2's beta, and an update on a few fighting games. We'll get into it in the breakdown. What's up? People? I just felt like doing that. There's really no reason behind it. I just felt like doing it. But what's going on, people? It's your boy DaRealMastalin coming at you with your daily dose. And as always, before we get started, I need y'all to do those 3 things. First one, use your Inferno Blaster. Blast that like button one time. Subscribe here for more. Hit that notification bell so you get notified every single time I drop a video. Now let's break it down. And coming to the stage is EA Star Wars Battlefront 2, the story trailer. This is a trailer that they dropped from D23 where they showed off the story itself, the main characters, who it focuses on. It's a not long trailer, but it shows the premise for the story as a whole. And basically the story is you play as an Inferno Squad. And what Inferno Squad is, they're a special forces team for the Empire. So I guess you play as the antagonist, technically speaking, but it takes place directly following Return of the Jedi. At as soon as the second Death Star is blown up, the story starts, and it bridges the gap between that and The Force Awakens. So it tells a story within a complex structure that is the Star Wars canon universe. It looks dope, and you look like you play as a female protagonist, and I'm digging it so far. I really hope this doesn't suck, because I want to play a good Star Wars story. I've been playing The Force Unleashed recently, and the story's not great. The gameplay is fun, but the story is eh. Well, at least the first one. The first one's good. The second story is eh. And I'm digging the vibe that this new Battlefront story is giving off, and I really hope it's as dope as I think it's gonna be. But y'all let me know if y'all excited. If y'all seen it, I'm gonna leave a link down in the description so you can watch the full trailer. Next up, we're talking Destiny 2 again. And today is the first day of the beta if you have PS4. And tomorrow will be the first day of the beta if you have the Xbox One. The PC beta still is in August, so they haven't said the dates for that yet. I would assume it's going to be about a month from now, but we'll see. I'll keep you updated as we get new dates. And if you haven't, on Xbox One, you can still preload the beta. If you have a digital copy of the game, if you pre-ordered it digitally, you should be able to just type in Destiny 2 and the beta will be somewhere amongst that list in the search bar, and you can just download it right now. You can preload it so you'll be ready for tomorrow. If you're on PS4, it's the same thing. If you have it pre-ordered digitally, then you can just go to the store and download the beta. If you don't, then you will need to go to your Bungie.net account, and wherever your receipt is for your physical copy, it should have a code in there. You just put it in the redeem a code section of Bungie.net, and they will ask you which platform you want it for. You select your platform of choice. If you select PC, you'll get a code, but you won't be able to put anything in. It'll just wait until the time comes. But if you put in PS4 or Xbox One, it'll give you a code for your prospective platform. You go to their stores and you enter that new code, and that's how you get access to the beta. I'm gonna be playing it. I'll let you know what I think. I haven't touched it yet, and even though this video will probably go up sometime in the mid-afternoon, I technically make these videos the day before so that I can get you fresh content as best I can. So little insider knowledge. I know ain't nobody know that, but I'll give y'all my impressions tomorrow on what I think of it. I'm gonna play it on PS4 and Xbox One, the beta at least. It starts open beta on Friday, so if you don't have it pre-ordered, you still have the opportunity to play it this weekend. And all that will happen is, the last time this went to an open beta, when the time came, it just allowed everyone to download the beta on the date. So if you are interested in playing it, you still have the opportunity to test it out on console, at least for now, and I'll keep you up to date on what the PC version looks like. And lastly, it's just a few quick updates to a couple fighting games, couple character announcements. They have announced that Trunks will be in Dragonball Z Fighters. This is not a surprise, but everyone is like speculating which characters are in it, which ones aren't. And they did a little digital short that said Trunks will be in it. Duh. Like, we want to know how many obscure characters are going to be in it, like Bardock and Goku's dad, and like we want to know how many offshoot characters are going to be in it, not the main ones that are obviously going to be in it. But either way, everyone now knows that Trunks will be in it, as if they didn't before. Geese Howard from Fatal Fury will be coming to Tekken 7, and he looks a lot, or he looks like he fights a kind of like Jack-ish, like to me, but it's a little weird. It just looks like a strongman Jack. But I'll leave a link to the full trailer for this one too. If you know who Geese Howard is, then you may or may not be excited for this, but we'll see. Cause also, you know, Akuma, like there's a lot of characters from other games making their way to the Tekken 7 verse, and Tekken 7 just needs to fix their netcode. Like, the game still has ridiculous input lag, and the netcode is a trash sandwich. Like, it's so buggy and slow. Like, I can't do it. But if this is your thing, you know, go ahead with that. Until they fix it, I'm not messing with it no more. And we got Street Fighter V's next character is Abigail from Final Fight, and they're doing a lot of crossovers with a lot of these games, just because all of these games have a cross-media component where certain characters from certain games can enter into certain arenas based on previous contracts, depending on, you know, the Street Fighter cross Tekken type thing. They have already these agreements, so characters from Capcom moving over, vice versa, it's not a new thing. And finally, in the fighting world, a brand new character, Eagle, is being introduced in the Killer Instinct. Eagle, for those of you who don't know, is the brother of Thunder, who is a long-time Killer Instinct character, and he's called Eagle obviously because his spirit animal is eagle. Like, he wields a bow and he looks pretty dope. It'll be interesting to see how he fights and his combos for juggling, because Killer Instinct is ridiculously about juggling and countering, like countering a juggle. Like, so I want to see how his combos will play off of his long range attacks and how they will work their way into one another. It'll be interesting to say the least. And that's all the news I got for today. Y'all let me know what y'all think of everything I covered today. If you're excited for the Battlefront 2 story, if you saw that trailer, let me know if y'all think, you know, it's gonna be good, or if y'all think it's gonna fail miserably. If y'all are buying into the Battlefront 2 hype, or if you're gonna stay reserved based on Battlefront 1's not stellar output. I thought it was a good game. Like I said, it was just devoid of some content that I would have preferred that it had. But I'm excited for this story. We'll see where it goes. And let me know if y'all gonna get into that Destiny 2 beta. If you are, you know, hit me up. My both my PlayStation and my Xbox Live accounts are Mastalin, MASTALIN. Shoot me a friend request. I'm on there all the time. I play everything. We can get down on that beta together. So y'all let me know if y'all gonna do that, and shoot me a friend request or a message or whatever. And let me know what y'all think of these new fighting game characters. Are you gonna pick up any of these games? Do you already have these games, and are you excited for these new characters? Follow your boy on Twitter at DaRealMastalin and Mixer.com/DaRealMastalin. As always, this been your boy Mastalin. Always giving you the real. I'll holla at y'all tomorrow. Y'all like some play cousins. I'm out.